Hey guys, what's going on? It is your boy Omzy here. This is going to be a little bit of a different type of video. Obviously, this is not a reaction. This is just going to be me talking. And this is barely going to have any edits or anything in this because I want this to be like kind of raw and uncut and not really edited and everything. I just want to talk really quick because I haven't done kind of any of these types of videos in a minute, let alone at least with how in depth and just kind of, personal and intimate, like at least with this channel. I really haven't kind of done any of that. And just, I've been doing a lot of reactions. I've done so much stuff on this channel that I rarely do any types of videos like this. Before anybody kind of gets the wrong idea, this is not anything bad at all. This is just, at least with how I've been feeling for the last couple months. I'll also get this out of the way. If you guys were curious, I am not leaving YouTube. I'm not. If you guys are thinking, at least with the title of the video and the thumbnail, thinking that I am quitting YouTube or the channel is done or over with, no, that is not the case. But I do have some things to kind of, gloss over and really kind of think about and explain to you guys how I think the channel has been doing for the last couple years and like where it's at currently right now, and how I've been feeling for the last couple months. And I could definitely say, at least for the last couple months and even in the beginning of this entire year, it has definitely been a challenge for me to get the videos out to you guys, at least with doing scheduling and recording and all of that. And with everything now that is going on in my life and everything, it's very, very hard. I'm not going to kind of go into too much, at least with details on like, what's going on in my life because it's personal and all that. And I want to leave, personal stuff like out of the way on YouTube and everything. So there's a lot that's going on in my life. And obviously I've been going on lots of trips and all of that. I mean, obviously months ago I went to Dallas for the very, very first time, saw the Crunchyroll headquarters, which was a great experience. Got to meet up with a lot of friends, had a lot of really good times and everything. And it is not going to stop with me because I will be going to Orlando the beginning of October, and I will be going back to Dallas. As most of you know, I will be attending, a showing of the Chainsaw Man movie with my good buddy Dakota Farnsworth, Crunchyroll voice actor, who is also going to be in Dallas with me at the time to see it. So I'm very, very excited for that. But it's just the whole thing where for this past year, I think that the channel has really hit a standstill in terms of not really quality, but in terms of the algorithm, dealing with the algorithm and at least with the viewership and everything else. I have been doing so much, especially with everything now that's going on in my life. I've been doing so much to try to, kind of catch up because that's what it's been kind of feeling like for the past couple months ever since I got back from Dallas. I've been realistically catching up on, recordings and, reactions and everything that I've just been missing and have not been able to really catch up. So there is a lot of stuff that I had planned this year and stuff that I do still have planned this year on, like now that we're here halfway through the year and we still have obviously the final season of My Hero to look forward to. We have One Punch season 3, which is still big. You got Don and Kaiju around the corner as well. There's a lot of stuff to still look forward to, but I think at least for how I look at the channel right now, and I know there's obviously still some OGs left on this channel, which I just want to say once again, thank you very much for still hopefully being here and everything. This channel has went through a lot and we've done a lot on this channel. I've made a lot of memorable moments on this channel, and with this channel holding some of my favorite memories, including, getting started with my journey with anime, because this is once again something that I never really thought that I would really get into. And luckily I got into anime at kind of like a really good time because I was able to experience a lot of amazing stories and characters and moments and make a lot of moments on this channel that are definitely going to, definitely stand with me and everything for whenever, whenever it is the end. And I just cannot thank you guys enough for all the moments that we've made, and hopefully that we are going to continue to make. And I've been doing YouTube for over 5 years now. Since, you know, the pandemic and everything, we switched from gaming and over to reactions, and mostly to anime reactions, and now we are here. I mean, obviously most of you guys remember a lot of faces that were on the channel. Obviously my, you know, my co-host Schmitty and everything, Brandon Schmitz, which once again, we are still really, really great friends. I love the dude to death. Obviously, you guys have seen Dakota Farnsworth on here. You guys have seen Sean Smith on here once or twice with Demon Slayer. So, and obviously, you guys have seen my mom on this channel. So, you guys have been able to see a lot of, you know, people that are really, really close in my life on this channel. And it's been such a great place to experience, you know, show that with that, especially with my editing. If you guys obviously don't know, like, video editing is my passion. I love being a video editor. It's something that hopefully I can really, you know, delve my craft really into and hopefully really make it a career and everything. And that's what I hopefully will look to, you know, to do and everything. So going forward on this channel, because I just want to talk about at least how this year and I don't know once again how long this video is, but there's a lot of stuff that I've been thinking about for the past couple months, and even for how I've been seeing the channel and everything. As I said, the channel I feel like has hit kind of like a standstill a little bit, because viewing the analytics, and I know some people don't kind of care about analytics, but I do, for the fact that it really, you know, reminds me of where my channel is at, what are people watching, what are people mostly caring about. And for the past, you know, like for the past half year this year, a lot of people have been checking out Classroom of the Elite more than anything else that I've been doing. It could be Classroom of the Elite, it could be Demon Slayer, it could be My Hero, any other things that realistically haven't been dealing with, you know, the spring, the winter, everything that's currently going on right now. And I could see that as a numerous amount of ways, where number one, a lot of people, you know, don't watch a lot of stuff, you know, weekly. Let's just face it. A lot of people don't really kind of watch stuff weekly, and they usually wait for all the stuff to come out, you know, so they can binge it. So I can 100% get that. But I also think, number one as well, that, I mean, dealing with the algorithm, I mean, it's just hard now. And I mean, you can kind of really think about, because the algorithm changes a lot of stuff with how people do their content and all that. I mean, obviously, I mean, the shorts are just amazing ways to get out, you know, certain stuff to people, and making viewing easy for everybody to see some of the best moments from the videos and everything, so they know what stuff is out. And even recently, that's even been just hard to do and everything. It's just been very, very hard for at least the spring, for instance. I think the spring, personally with me, I really have not liked how the spring has been going on the channel. And that's nothing saying about the shows. The shows have been really, really good. But I think at least just in terms of viewership and, you know, content and all of that, I really have not liked how the spring has been going. And going forward, I think that I will definitely have to start, you know, doing more polls. I really want to honestly start doing more polls and start being more interactive, because I tried to start doing some stuff last year where, yeah, we had a lot of stuff coming out last year. A lot of new stuff. We had Mashal season 2. That freaking stuff took over. Literally, the whole opening was the reason why everybody was so infatuated with it. And then I saw it, and it was absolutely amazing. Obviously, you had the debuts of Windbreaker. You had Kaiju. You had Solo Leveling in the beginning of the year. And then, of course, you had Dandadan, one of the biggest shows coming out of last year as well, alongside with Solo Leveling. There was a lot of new shows coming out last year where I knew that, I have to get on this. I really, really do. And I was thinking that, possibly everybody else would honestly really like to see this as well. But I really lost sight, and at least with, because I used to always do polls and everything on what everybody would like to see. I mean, we've done so many shows. We've done Classroom of the Elite. We've done Assassination Classroom. We've done Tokyo Revengers, One Punch, Tokyo Ghoul. We've done so many shows that has grown a lot of views and a lot of fandom on this channel. And it's been, at least to other people, some of the best content that I've done on this channel, where it's a lot of, you know, the binging type shows. And I mean, let alone with One Punch, we were just months away from that. And I'm very, very excited that that show is finally going to be coming out after all these years, because it's been since 2022 that I would be watching this show, 2022 or 2023. I can't remember. And if you guys also remember, I did put out a poll about probably the beginning of last year that it was going to be Baki and, of course, Steins Gate. It was going to be two shows that you guys did select and that I was going to do. But then everything else started coming out, and all this news about all these shows and everything that started to get a lot of praise and stuff that just, kind of felt right up my alley. And I was just like, I have to see these. I try to fit it in my schedule no matter what. And I think last year was kind of the start of me kind of, feeling not even only a lot of stress, but a lot of pressure in order to get all of this stuff out. And just a lot of other stuff just started happening and stuff. So it was definitely really hard. I mean, I loved all the stuff that I've done so far. Still, once again, making a lot of reactions and memories and moments and everything that I absolutely love. Mashal is one of my favorite shows of all time. Mashal was such an amazing show to watch, and it's one of my favorite reactions on this channel, up with, Death Note and obviously Mob Psycho, My Hero, JJK. It's up there, and I really cannot wait for when that show does come back. But I've really lost kind of sight of really what you guys want, why you guys are here, what you guys really, chose to be here, and what you guys chose for me to watch. So I really kind of lost sight of that. And I think going forward, I'm going to do a lot more polls, and I'm going to be a lot more interactive, because I had the distinction like, oh, I have to get caught up on all this stuff so I don't miss out. But realistically, is there really going to be any kind of good progression with those reactions? And still at the end of it, just no matter what, I don't want to make reactions that I know that are just not going to end up doing good and that nobody's going to care about. That's really what I've kind of been feeling for months, where I think that no matter what, the spring has been solid. I don't know, honestly, truthfully, I don't know if I am going to continue Windbreaker on this channel. I have no idea. I know there's obviously some people that really love Windbreaker and that want me to continue it, but it's not doing the numbers that other shows have been doing. Let alone, I mean, I'll also say as well, My Hero Vigilantes. And I'm not saying that it's a bad show or whatever, and the show hasn't even finished yet, but it's just, once again, not doing the numbers that I thought it would be doing, let alone for a show that has picked up, like the My Hero name. And it's a prequel. It's a show that a lot of people have been waiting for, and it was finally here. We got to see it, and I think it's a solid B, solid first season. I was going to say a solid B anime. And here's the other one where it's just like kind of, hits a little bit, where Fire Force on its final season. And I still, even because after, like, with me recording this right now, I just got off the mid-season finale. And you guys obviously will see it, and my God, it was something. But it was something where it had its, like, flaws in the season overall, but it really felt like no one cared. It felt like, really, like, after all these years that we've gotten with Fire Force, and we haven't seen Fire Force, and with the manga ending, it really feels like the hype was really nowhere to be found. And maybe, yeah, like, a lot of people had, like, nitpicks and everything, and like critics started to say a lot of stuff about the season and how it was going and everything with the pacing and maybe some animation and stuff. I've said my piece and everything. I've said how I felt about, the season and everything so far in the past couple episodes and stuff. But it really has felt like kind of some people really just kind of don't care about at least some shows. So I have to realize, and at least where I am in my life right now, and at least where I kind of am at in the channel, where it's just, I don't have to put everything on the channel if I don't want to. If I want to react to a show, I will react to a show. But if we get to like season 2 and 3 and however many, like, kind of that, you see the views and everything that really hasn't been kind of going your way, or not even going your way, but just how you were kind of seeing it and that you just didn't anticipate, then I think there definitely has to be some changes made, because there's so many shows and everything that I just can do. And obviously, let me know what you guys think and everything, because I'm just spouting out like a lot of stuff that honestly has been going through my head in like the past like half year and everything. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments. It would really help. Lots of feedback. Please let me know all your guys' thoughts on everything that I'm saying, what you guys think that, once again, you would like to see on the channel. If you guys think there's probably anything else, just, let's just have a conversation, because once again, I really want to be more interactive. I feel like I have a really good and solid community on this channel that I built for the last 5 years. Obviously, I mean, you guys are here because of me and the reactions and everything. But let's just get like really into, not the elephant in the room, but just to what the facts really are with this. A lot of you guys are here because of My Hero. Let's just say that, because it was at a time where, me and Schmitz were on the channel, we were doing our thing, and it was a really good dynamic to have somebody that, was still, and I know it was kind of, interesting for a lot of reaction channels at the time, because, we really didn't have people, or at least the one kind of person that already has seen the show and is introducing his friend to it. And we were doing that type of reaction dynamic because a lot of people didn't like it, because a lot of people thought that, Schmitz was, kind of spoiling me a little bit and kind of taking away from my reaction. And there was just a lot of stuff that just kind of went down and everything. But I think overall, it was an experience that I really enjoyed. It's something that I am very fond of. I'm really glad that the My Hero reactions and everything that we've done with My Hero is a mainstay on this channel, is really the heart and soul of this channel. But My Hero is ending at the end of this year. And I've had a lot of time and everything to think, what is this channel really going to be when My Hero is gone? I've thought about that a lot. And I wasn't really going to kind of think about saying it, on camera or anything else. But what is the channel really going to look like after My Hero's gone? My answer is I don't know. I have no idea. Because do I think that there's obviously so much content out there that I can do after My Hero? Of course. Of fucking course. There's so much content and so many things that I have yet to see. And there's some stuff that, is up my alley, isn't up my alley. Some stuff that I like interested in, not interested in. There's so much stuff. And I will let you guys know kind of what I'm feeling, what I'm not feeling. But going forward after My Hero at the end of the year and possibly going into next year, I don't know. I really don't know the future of this channel after My Hero is gone. So once again, I'll say this. I hope you guys stick around. I hope you guys, kind of just at least stick around to hear my thoughts and everything with shows coming out and just how I feel about them. And, just to do some, not even only commentary, but just, just to talk thoughts, and obviously to see my reactions and stuff. Will I do some more different content in the future? Maybe. I know a lot of people, probably like video essays and stuff, at least with, talking about shows. Maybe that might be for me. I'm not sure. I have no idea. Obviously, I love to talk. I love to talk about these shows, dive into these shows, and really see, how great they are and why they're great and why the stories are amazing and captivating and all that. I really, really like to talk about it. But at least in terms of having the time and everything, because yes, guys, I work a full-time job and everything. And obviously, barely any money comes from YouTube. I do this out of love. I do this out of passion because I love to edit and I love to entertain. And you guys, and even for me as well, are the reason why I still do YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for literally 5 years. And it's crazy that all this time has passed because it's felt so long since I even began to really be on camera. I still remember when I was even still doing it by myself, I was still really nervous and kind of uncomfortable and not sure of who I really kind of was on camera and everything, and how, show myself off and really kind of be an entertaining person and everything on this channel. And now this channel, having my name and everything else on it, I'm very grateful to have all these moments that I've been able to do so far on this channel. And I want to try to continue that as much as I can. A lot of changes are going to happen. A lot of life changes are always going to happen. So I'm just very grateful with the time that I've had on this channel to make people laugh, people smile, and all of that, and the impact that I've been able to do. There are people out there that I've been able to, cheer up and everything, where at least being able to use my channel as a place of comfort and everything. I absolutely love that. And it really holds a special place in my heart for those types of people that use my channel and use me as a source of comfort whenever, either they're going through something or just going through anything through life. Because life, I mean, life is hard. Life is hard, and you need that certain escape. And YouTube, any other, content creator, anything can be that for you. And I think that is a great way to escape and a great way, just to chill for, however many minutes, to watch somebody and, to talk about stuff that you like. And that's probably one of the probably one of the big reasons why you guys are here, is because you like anime as well as I do. But yeah, no, I didn't want to kind of make this video like sad or anything else or just somber and stuff, but I don't usually talk on this channel. And yeah, no, these are a lot of things that I have been thinking about for months and everything. I really have just been stressed at sometimes. I feel like I've just been kind of playing catch up on this channel, and that's just not how it should be. It really shouldn't. Especially with the fact that I'm not saying I'm not happy with doing stuff on the channel. I'm not, but it does bother me a little bit, and it just makes me kind of, realize and make me realize like what stuff is actually going to be worth it on this channel. Like, am I just doing stuff just to do stuff? And yeah, maybe I was trying to do a certain type of way because all this new stuff is coming up and coming out and everything, and everybody else is seeing it and it's going on. Let me try to jump on this new stuff, but most of that stuff's not getting off the ground. Most of that stuff's not getting out there. And yeah, maybe it's because of the algorithm, but I mean, anybody can think otherwise. So I'm really going to really think about how I'm going to do the channel going forward. Once again, I'm going to start doing more polls and everything. With the first one, I'm going to say, which, I mean, I've already said once and I'll say it again, summer's around the corner. We're doing, obviously, Dandadan Season 2 and Kaiju Season 2. We will be doing both of those. And with this right here, with the other show that I will be doing, originally, I was going to be doing Steins Gate. I picked Steins Gate. I want to do Steins Gate. I know all of you guys chose the show for a reason, and I am owed to you guys to react to that show. And I will react to that show coming up in the next couple weeks. My question is, just at least with how I was going to do something and how maybe I was going to, because I only have so much time and so much, I would say energy to be reacting to however many shows and everything. But Hell's Paradise, I know, is coming out with its second season in the winter and stuff. And originally I was thinking, like Hell's Paradise is coming out in the winter. I would be able to probably do that in the fall and catch up and all that. I don't know if I want to do that, because is it going to be worth it? Is it something that you guys actually are going to care about? So in the comments, you guys can tell me, but I'm still going to post the poll no matter what, where if you guys have made it this far into the video, the poll is going to be, do you guys want me to react to Steins Gate, or do you guys want me to react to Hell's Paradise? That is going to be the poll. You guys are going to decide that, and ultimately it's up to you guys, because it doesn't make sense to me as the content creator, at least with certain stuff that either I believe that I think will do good, and that's just me. I will do whatever because it's my channel. But I also want to make sure that I am now doing stuff that I know you guys are going to watch. I'm not going to really kind of do stuff where it's just you guys are just not going to care about it. Because a lot of the new stuff, a lot of people won't care. They honestly won't. So I think that because Classroom of the Elite is such a good example, because Classroom of the Elite, obviously the first two seasons already came out forever ago, and Classroom of the Elite's a very, very good show. Very, very good. And the third season was coming around. I did the second, I did the 2 seasons and everything, and it was such a great response. It was one of the best responses that I've seen with this channel in a while, probably since Demon Slayer, JJK. And I hope that at least with the third season of JJK, I hope that we do get a lot more responses, because I do think JJK, I mean, whether you're a manga reader or not, is about to start doing some of the best stuff we've seen in anime. I mean, look at the second season. And I will say it once again, and I'll probably put out an actual, post for it. I actually will. I will be doing the Demon Slayer movie when it does come out, hopefully at the end of this year or early next year. I will be reacting to the movie on this channel. I'm very excited about it. It was something that, once again, for months, ever since it was announced, what was I going to do? Was I just going to watch it in theaters, or was I going to wait until it came out on Crunchyroll in order for me to react it? No, I don't want to do that. I want to react to it on the channel and for you guys. And I think that is just, another good way for content. Like, for real. I mean, you already have a lot of these movies coming out anyway. You already got Chainsaw, which I'm already watching in theaters anyway and stuff. But like Demon Slayer, especially since it's 3 movies, I'm going to end it on this channel. I will end Demon Slayer on this freaking channel. I guarantee you. But I've been talking about a lot of stuff. I don't even know how long I even am right now. Probably at least well over 20 minutes. But a lot of stuff that I just been thinking about. I don't think there's really anything else that I kind of want to talk about. At least with the channel. Obviously, if you guys don't know, I do have a TikTok and I try to keep up with it as much as possible. Obviously, I mean, if some of you guys do know that it is just mostly the shorts that I post on YouTube, but I mean, follow over there, support your boy and everything. And just at least going forward from the future and just everything else, I kind of like that I do have a little bit of a break so I can, get myself together and everything with the, the reactions and stuff. But I just want to make this video to explain to you guys like what I've been kind of thinking of going forward and how I've been kind of seeing the channel and just how this, the past year, I really would say the beginning of 2024 till now, really how's it been? And it hasn't been doing good. I mean, it's just facts. The numbers speak for itself. The channel just has not been doing good. So I'm going to try my absolute best once again, just like how I always do, to make sure that you guys are getting the absolute best content on here, and with possibly doing new changes and everything, if I will do them, if I won't do them. But it's the number one thing with this video, just saying that I am going to be more interactive. I am going to be doing shows that I know that are going to be watchable, not even only watchable, I'd say, but that are going to be worth it. It takes a lot for me to edit, and I know most content creators out here just record off, them doing streaming or literally anything else, and they barely have to do any, edits. It takes me hours to do these videos, and I'm not knocking any of these content creators out there. They do it. They do a great job with what they do, and some of them, do groups and everything. They even have editors that edit it for them. I am one person doing all of this. I'm recording, I'm reacting, and I'm editing. I'm doing all of that, and I know other people do that as well. And I really, really credit them. But at least with I try to do the best that I can. I mean, I'm still new into all this, at least with, this world and everything, and just trying to really enjoy everything that I see. And once again, I really do enjoy and I really take to heart the reason why you guys are here and then why you guys really have followed me all this time, because you guys think that I am so genuine as a person, and at least like a genuine reactor and somebody that really enjoys with what they watch. And I really do. I really have not ever thought, I really never thought that I would have got into anime ever since, at least with, when the pandemic happened. It just never came into my mind, and I just never was exposed to this world and exposed to this genre ever. But when I finally got to see a lot of different shows, it was mind-blowing. The things that I missed, things that I started to see now. It was beautiful. It was breathtaking. It was gorgeous. There's so many things that I will still continue to see for however long I'll do, or even be in anime. I'll be in anime probably for the rest of my life. I don't really care. But for how anime just continues to evolve and just do with the genre and everything, it's beautiful to see. There's so many captivating moments, so many life lessons you could see, because I'll say it once again, Mob Psycho is my favorite anime of all time, at least for right now. But the main reason for that is how relatable that show was, because it hit me to a core with so many things that I either felt like me and Shigeo kind of maybe went through during similar times, and kind of anybody else that would relate to Shigeo around his age group and in middle school and what he was trying to do and everything. It balanced such a great telling of a kid that wanted to find himself and was kind of, like really growing as a character, growing as a person. And yes, with Reagan, who's an amazing character with such an amazing arc that was just so fulfilled, and all these other characters that were just great to see too. So many developing characters in that show. Mob Psycho gives you a lot to love with the genre of anime. And I think that a lot, and I mean, I even would say that Dandadan takes a lot of inspiration from Mob Psycho, and that's one of the reasons why I'm loving Dandadan right now, and a lot of people are too, where it's just taking characters and they're putting them in, realistic type of scenarios. It isn't anything crazy or anything. That's just what I love about certain stuff. There's nothing complicated about certain stories. Like, oh, you're not trying to become the best at something. You're like not trying to find a certain MacGuffin or something. Like, it's just a simple dude and a simple girl. Yes, they have powers, but they're going through the craziness that, is their world. And it's a simple romance story. And yes, these two characters are absolutely cute with each other. And it's, once again, great to see their romance, progress on screen, and just to see all the animation in the show. Dandadan gives you a lot. And it's just amazing to once again see. But just going forward, I really, really want to try to make all these memories possible, and just like try to make as many memories as I can on this channel. My throat is absolutely gone. But yeah, no. I really don't know how I'm going to title this episode. My God, this video. I really don't know how I'm going to title this video, but I just wanted to come on here, take at least a little bit of your guys' time, even though it's probably been a while in this video. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please, I would like to have genuine conversations with all of you. How you guys have thought that the channel has been. What do you think could be improved on? What do you guys think is maybe the reason for all of it? And who knows? What do you guys think is probably, the new for YouTube nowadays? What do you think people are doing different than other people are doing? Like, maybe they're having the same thoughts that I am. But I just try to do the absolute best I can with being the only one person and everything to, do everything, at least with his channel and stuff. And I love doing it. I really do. I mean, there's a reason that I've been doing it for 5 years, and I want to try to continue on doing it for however long I can. And at least with already halfway through this year, we're nowhere close to being done. It's going to be a very emotional ending to this year with the final season of My Hero. Let's just say it's going to be special. It's going to be very, very special on how I'm going to start all that off. And I'm very, very excited. Like, I know it might not look like it, but I'm very, very excited. But guys, I just wanted to talk with you guys and everything. I'm wrapping everything up. Once again, I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm not anytime soon. But there are definitely things that I'm going to hopefully start doing differently on this channel. And, possibly things that will be changing. Will shows be dropped? Will other shows, start coming up? There's a lot of things to consider. So that's really all that I want to say. Thank you guys for watching my video, for being with me, taking this time, to hopefully watch my entire video, because I had a lot to say in here. And once again, I really, really appreciate all of you guys coming on this channel, seeing me, watching my content, hopefully loving my content, critiquing it, whatever you guys even think about it. I really, really hope you guys enjoy it. I try to make it as different as possible. I try to offer my own spin and everything, at least with what I try to do editing wise and such. So I really, really do enjoy it. And I hope you guys will continue to stick around as much as you guys can. And yeah, no, it's 5 years going strong. Want to try to continue at least however much as possible. But I'm doing this for not even only me, but I'm doing this for you guys. So with all that being said, thank you guys for watching my video. If you guys are excited for everything else that I have going on the channel and, in the future, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. And as always, my name is Omzy, and I am out.